Hey peeps, I thought I would do a quick magazine harvest for you today. Happy Friday. Yeah, so this weekend, I know last weekend I didn't do any magazine art or glue books because I was doing a little decluttering and I was setting up my little office area for my Avon business. So I didn't get a chance to make any art over the weekend. I was pretty much decluttering and doing that. So um, I will be doing some this weekend. So I wanted to see if these had any good images for me to use. Just got these, all three of them in the mail yesterday. So let's get started. All right, so we'll do Cosmo first. I usually don't really find anything in Cosmo. And you know how Cosmo is. So if you are I don't know. Cosmo, you never know what you're going to get kind of thing. So if you're highly offended by nudity or anything like that, I apologize, but I have no control over what they show in this magazine. So, what's been going on? Not much really. During the week, right now it's just strictly Avon stuff because I did 7 journals, so I'm not creating anything for Etsy right now. I won't be creating anything new until stuff start moving out. So I don't really know when that's going to be because I have no control over people buying. So so that's pretty much that. Let me say this. My heart goes out to those of you in Texas, especially who dealing with severe weather. It's sad. I know you guys are not used to this kind of weather. It is lightly snowing here in New York. We are used to this, so it's not a big deal for us. So I will not be complaining about the cold or the snow because it could be a whole lot worse, a whole lot worse. So my heart goes out to those of you who are dealing with that or severe weather, wherever you are dealing with it, wherever you are. This is funny. I'm not a cat person, but this is a funny picture. I might have to take that out for a glue book because that's funny. That's funny, yeah. I gotta take that out. Just for my glue book alone. I like this too. It's kind of big. I'll think about it. So pretty much that is all that's really been going on. I've just been doing that. And what else have I been doing? Little by little, decluttering my entire apartment because, like I said before, I'm trying to move and a lot of stuff will not be going. So, oh, this is what I need to tell you guys. So, funny but not funny. So this table here is a dining room table. This table that I film on is my dining room table, and this table is very old. I got it from my brother who passed away in 1990. No, that was my other brother. 2000. Oh, geez, what year was it? 5, 7? Oh goodness, I don't remember. Anyway, long time ago. Not that long ago, but too long that I don't remember. But anyway, so we were cleaning out his apartment, and everybody was taking what they wanted to take, and I took a few things, but furniture wise, I took this dining room table. It was I think it was practically brand new because it had no damage on it whatsoever. So anyway, so it's one of those tables that you have to tighten the screws on every now and then. And so, throughout the years, I have to tighten it. And one day I noticed that the leg was really, really loose. So I was like, I just tightened this. I had just tightened it. Um, so I was like, well, maybe I need to. So I kind of looked under it a little bit as much as I could with my flashlight on my cell phone because it's kind of dark underneath the table. And I noticed that the screw had come out. It's not the one that you tighten to, it's the regular screw that keeps the whole table together. The leg to the table, whatever. I don't know how to explain it. But so I'm not seeing anything so far, you guys. So you're not missing anything. Um, so I noticed that the screw, like I said, it was totally out. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So I'm like, it's total, the wood is stripped, which I thought it was stripped. So I end up turning the table over so I can get a better look a couple of days later. So I was thinking, oh, I can just replace it. I had my screwdriver and I had extra screws just in case. No, you guys, somehow, I don't know how, the whole table, the whole leg kind of ripped off. Like the wood, everything had ripped. I don't even know how that happened, to be honest. I don't know how it happened. I want that word, therapy. I have no idea how it happened. So I'm like, okay, I am not trying to buy a whole new table because I'm trying to move. First of all, I don't need the cost and I don't need extra pieces of furniture. So, so I had these boxes that was already under the table. Some of them have my son's stuff in there. I haven't even gone through the boxes. And some of them have old journals and stuff. I didn't even realize it that I made for myself. So what I did was I turned my table around and the broken leg is in the far corner. And I just pretty much just pushed those boxes so it's propped up. So there, my table is being propped up in one corner by boxes. So if ever I'm recording and my table kind of falls, you know why. So funny. I definitely want that word peace. Yeah. So that was exciting. So I'm gonna leave it like that because I'm not trying to buy another table right now. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that until I move, and then it'll unfortunately have to go to the trash. Well, I was gonna get rid of it anyway when I move because, like I said, well the top is perfect because as you see I cover it, but the legs and stuff is not. How to outwit a Gemini? That's my sign. Wonder what that says. I need to read it later. So yeah, that's my life. That's my life. Okay, see, told you. Nothing I could do. Oh, I don't know what that is, you guys. I'm just gonna quickly turn. Oh goodness. Don't censor me, YouTube. It's not my fault. Okay, it's safe. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. So I'm still saving to move, as you guys know. I'm really hoping before the summer ends, I'll be ready to go. I don't know. Pray for me, you guys. Pray for me. Because I really got to get out of here. Can I just tell you guys? Okay, so I'm about to give you some personal details about my life. So I've lived in this neighborhood. Let me see. My son was 15 when we moved here. He's almost 28. Oh my God. Really? Oh goodness. He'll be 28 next month. I cannot believe that. That's freaking crazy to me. Anyway. So yeah, so I've lived in this neighborhood a while, and I'm just not the type of person. I'm not friendly, you guys. Believe it or not, I'm not friendly. I'm not sociable. I'm a homebody and I'm an introvert, and I've never been the type that make friends with my neighbors. Like I will say hello, good morning, how are you? That kind, little polite conversation. But that's the extent of it. We're not hanging out, and you're not invited over for coffee. That's not me. Just never been me. So all of a sudden, and I know a lot of it has to do with the brat, because she's very social. So, and she gets a lot of attention on the street. So I've been stopped many times so people could ask questions about her or pet her or whatever. But right, I live in a apartment complex. So the building next to mine, I don't even know if I told you guys this, but there's this guy. I know I posted it on Facebook because I thought it was funny. But there's this guy. I've never seen him before, but I've never seen a lot of people before. But I only noticed him because he had this huge pit bull, right? Black and white pit bull. And he used to always let the pit bull go inside our little gated area. And look, this pit bull is big. And I don't care if it was a pit bull, because my dog's a pit bull. She's a half pit bull. And so I don't stereotype against pit bulls, but I don't care what kind of dog it was. But anyway, the dog was not leashed, right? In this little gated area. And I know how my dog is friendly and she just wants to be friends with all the doggies and all the people. And so I was afraid to walk past because this dog could clearly jump over the fence, right? So every time I saw that dog, him and that dog, because to me, he didn't have no, he would call the dog, but the dog was like not trying to hear him. Like, I'm doing what I want to do. You left me off the leash. And it's my time to do what I want. It wasn't listening to him. So every time I would see him, I would avoid going past there. I would go the opposite direction. Well, one day, I didn't even realize it was the same guy because he didn't have the dog, right? So one day, he comes up to me and he asks me questions about my dog. And I didn't even realize it was the same dude, right? So he's asking me questions and whatever. And then he compliments me, says you're very attractive or you're beautiful or something like that. I don't remember what the exact words were he was saying, but so, I said thank you, blah, blah, blah. So, like, every time I would walk the brat, there he was. I mean, I know he lives right next door in the next building, but I'm like, geez, I've never seen this dude this many times before. And every time since I, stopped, he would ask me to dinner. First of all, I'm like, we are in the middle of a pandemic. I'm not trying to go nowhere with nobody. I don't even want to be out the house. So, I said no every time. No, 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 no. Right? I was like, look. And one day I was like, look, don't take it personally. I'm not trying to date anybody right now. So he was like, no, I understand, blah, blah, blah. Yet he still keeps doing it. But anyway, so I've just gotten used to it. But then there's this other, excuse me, get down. So then there's this other older man, right? And I end up meeting him because, of course, I was with the brat. Can you get down? Get down. And he just fell in love with the brat. And she, you give her a little bit of attention, she is your best friend. So he's playing with her and he had his wife with him. And so, and I know it was his wife because he said, this is my wife. Because his wife made it clear that me not to let my dog jump on her, which I wasn't. I would never do that. But she was like, I just don't like dogs. No offense. I'm like, none taken. I understand. I said, I'm not going to let my dog just jump on anybody. So he goes, yeah, my wife doesn't like dogs. So I'm like, yeah, I get it. So now every time I saw him, either with his wife or not with his wife, he would be, hey buddy to the brat, right? And just petting her and blah, blah, blah. And he'd be like, oh, how are you? And blah, At first it was very innocent, right? Until I was like, I can't believe this is my life. Valentine's Day of all days, right? He says to me, he sees her, and he's like, "Oh, well, where you been? I haven't seen you in a long time." I was like, "Oh, no. Been around, same schedule every day," which I shouldn't say because I'm like, I don't know if these dudes are stalkers or what. So, and they live in the same building, which is crazy, right? So I'm just like, I'm not saying anything, you guys. Seriously, this is gonna be the most boring magazine harvest ever. So, you know, he said something. I don't remember what he said. He said something, and you know, he says, he said to the dog. He said to Brooklyn, I missed you. I missed you. And he was like, and so he looks at me. He goes, "Did you miss me?" And I'm like, no. And I'm like, oh my God, how inappropriate. I know you're married. Like, what the hell? So I was like, so, what'd you get? No, it was the day after Valentine's Day. That's right. So I was like, so, did you do something nice for your wife for Valentine's Day? He's like, kinda. I like this. I like her braids and I like this earring. Who is this anyway? I'm going to rip this off because otherwise I'm going to screw up the whole page. Sorry if I shook the camera. All right. So he was like, yeah, this is something pretty nice. I was like, pretty nice. I was like, I like that. Oh, look at that. She looks like Willow Smith. Is that Willow Smith? I don't know. Anyway. No, that's not her. She's pretty though. I kind of feel like I might be able to do something with this one. Maybe. We'll take it out. We'll look at it. So I'm just like, what the heck is going on? This is craziness to me. Like, I have lived in this neighborhood for all these many years and nobody has ever paid me no mind, which I was so perfectly happy with. Now I have two men in the same building who are flirting with me, and one for sure I know is married. The other one, I'm not so sure if he's married or not. I try not to have too much conversation with him unless it has to do with dogs, because I'm like, look, I am not for the drama, okay? I am not for the drama. And I am not interested in either one of these men in any kind of way. And the thing is, I can avoid them if I know it's them. But the older man, I never know it's him because I just don't. And, we all have masks on. The other one, the only way I notice is him is because he usually has the dog. Now he has the dog more often now. I don't know why. And then sometimes I don't notice because I can't see him because he's not, like, he'll stand in front of the building, but smoking, he's a smoker, which I don't like dating smokers. I've dated smokers, but I don't like dating smokers. But anyway, I wouldn't date him anyway, but that's not the point. So, the only time I see him if he steps forward and it's like too late. I'm like, I can't, he's already seen me. He spots me before I spot him, which is really creepy because one day I'm walking to Brad. I had no idea. I didn't see him. He was I must have been across the street or something, but he spotted me and he was like, beautiful. I hear this, beautiful. And you guys, why did I turn around? I don't know why I turned around. I should have just acted like I didn't hear it. But I was curious because I really thought it was somebody else. I didn't know who it was. I didn't think it was me that they were calling beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was somebody else. And so, stupidly, I turn around and I'm like, oh, jeez. But, I'm trying to be as polite as I can be because I gotta live right next door. Because, you guys don't know this side of me, but I'm a real bee. I want that word, confidence. I'm a real bee. And, I'm just not one to bite my tongue, but I'm just trying to, like, keep the peace because I don't want to deal with, I want this word, get shiny, happy, want that. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. So I'm just trying to live my life and not deal with drama. I don't want no wives knocking at my door. Not that they know where I live, but I'm just saying, I don't want no wives approaching me, no baby mamas, no girlfriends, none of that. None of it. I like how happy she looks. I might find some nice happy quote. I hate to cut her body in half, but let's see what we could do with that. So yeah, that's my crazy drama. Oh, she is lovely. I know I can write in her dress. You know I like doing that. Oh, I love that pink. I don't love pink, but I love that on her. Oh man. Is it Portia? It is Portia. Darn it. But then it has the words right here too. I could cut her out. Oh, I don't know which one to use. I'm just going to cut it out and we'll see which one speaks to me the best. Portia's not my favorite person, but I like how she's giving somebody the side eye. And I feel like I could do something with this dress. I can write something in that dress. Why is she in this magazine anyway? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, this is about Atlanta, I think. Now I remember seeing the word Atlanta. Okay, makes sense now, I guess. All right, so yeah, guys, that is my crazy life. Oh, what the heck? What does she have on? What are those? They look like, those, what do you call it? Oh my, oh my God, you guys know what I'm talking about. The crepe paper. Pom-poms you make like for parties. That's what it looks like. Oh my goodness, that is funny. Oh wow. Oh, this is definitely can give me a beautiful poem, or a quote rather, not a poem. Let's see. Oh. Okay. What's on the other side? Let's see. What's on the other side? Oh, okay. Okay, here. She got the Beyonce hair going. So yeah, I don't know, you guys. Trying to avoid the drama. Trying to avoid it. That is my crazy life. I just think it's hilarious. I've lived here this long and nobody's ever paid me any attention, which, like I said, perfectly happy with. That's how I like it. I like to go about my business, come home. I don't really want to have any conversation with anybody. I really am very, oh, Cicely Tyson. Oh, she lived a really long life though, so I guess you can't be so sad, but it is sad. I think she was at 96 or something like that. Amazing. She looked gorgeous. Like, she did not look that old. Craziness. I think that's how my mom would have aged had she lived, because she passed away at the age I am now, which is 49, but she did not look her age at all. At all. Man, I can't even believe that I'm going to be 50 in June, you guys. They're crazy to me. I can't believe it. God willing, I make it to 50. My mom didn't get a chance to make it to 50. And neither did my brother. My oldest brother, the one whose table this was. I lost two brothers, by the way. My younger brother, younger but not youngest. I'm the youngest. But he was the youngest boy. He passed away before he was 35. That's a whole nother story. But my oldest brother, Yeah, I was 49 when he passed away. But he had a lot of health issues that some we knew about, some we didn't know about. So yeah, so it's gonna be very emotional if I make it to 50. Not that I plan not to make it, but I don't control. I don't. I don't control my future. So okay, this went to a real dark place. Sorry, real dark, real quick. My apologies. Let's brighten the mood. So what else is going on? What is going on with you guys? That's what I want to know. And those of you who have commented on my magazine art, I am so, so, so thankful. You guys have no idea. I read your comment. It may take me a minute to comment back, but I read them all. I read them all. And some of them make me cry. I'm not going to even lie. Some of them make me cry because, I don't know. There's two things that make me cry the most, okay? Because I'm not a big crier. I cry more for other people than for myself. Like if you're standing in front of me and you start crying, then I'm going to cry. But I don't cry too much in my own life unless it has to be really something devastating to make me cry. But two things make me cry the most, that people can make me cry the most. And one is if you compliment me in any way about being a mom, because to me that is like, anyway, I'm not going to even talk about it because I'll start crying right now. But complimenting me on being a mom and complimenting my art. Those two things, I guess, because they're both like my babies. I want the word beauty, even though I know I had the word a million times. But I use it a lot, so I'm gonna take it. So yeah, those two things. And so when you guys compliment my art, it makes me very emotional in a good way, but it makes me very emotional. So just know that when you write the words, just know, oh, Kay is crying. Or I'm about to make Kay cry. Oh, goodness. And those of you who said you are thinking about trying it, I hope you do. And if you do, if you post it someplace, I want to see it. If you want to do it privately, send me an email with the picture because I want to see. I want to see. I think you should do it. Don't think about it, just do it. Because it's a magazine. Like, you can't mess it up. I used to think that way in the beginning. So if you go back to my older magazine arts, I used to put the quote, I used to print the quote, why can't I talk? I used to type the quote up in my computer and then print it out and then cut it and then paste it on the page because I was too afraid to write because I thought I was going to mess it up when I wrote it on the magazine image. I'm still afraid to mess it up, but I just go for it. And if it messes up, it messes up. Sometimes it doesn't look the way I want it to look because I don't plan out the quote. Like I just take the chance that it'll fit or whatever. So yeah, so that happens. Yeah, so try it, you guys. It's very relaxing. It is very relaxing. I know some of you don't like sped up versions, but trust me, you will be so bored if you watch me do it from start to finish because it takes me a minute. It takes me a minute to think about it. Then I gotta look for the quote because I never have the quote right then and there. I have to look for the quote. It's just a lot. And I like to listen to music as I'm doing it because to me it helps with the creativity a little bit. So and I feel like if I do it I'm doing it in real time, but I feel like you guys just would be really bored if you saw the whole entire process. I like to embrace the ritual. And so, I did that one where I kind of talked through my process for you guys, and I'm going to try to do another one like that. If it's one that I feel like I can do a simple one, then, oh, I like this. I like that. I like that. Let's get that, J-Lo. I wonder if she really cut her hair or if that's a wig. She can seriously pull off any style and look good. That is so disgusting. Look at that. Mm-mm-mm. I've had short hair. Short hair. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Isn't it? That is very interesting. Can't do anything with that, I don't think. Can I? This is nice. I like that. Let's see if we get some with that. But, role model. I love when they have, like, hair like that. You know, because I like, I like to do the white pen in the hair. You know what? I hate that her head is cut off, but maybe I could work with the other part of her hair. I don't know what I was saying, but anyway. That is pretty much it, you guys. I got nothing else. Okay, that was it. So, not too shabby, but I'm really feeling cheated these days. Really feeling cheated. Like I'm not getting enough images to work with here, but that is it, you guys. So, this weekend, look forward to seeing some magazine art, possibly some glue book. We'll see. If I find one that I can do, I can talk through it, I'll do that. Yeah, guess that's it. Maybe this one. Because I don't feel like I don't have a lot to do. So maybe this one. I just don't know where I would put it. Well, I could put the quote maybe around. I don't know. We'll see. We'll work with that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, you guys. So sorry for my rambling. But thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great weekend, whether I talk to you or not before then. Hope you subscribe if you're not already. And until next time, have a great one. And be safe. All right, you guys. Bye.